all my fluids are good and drained out, so now we're going to reinstall the front gear case demand drive fluid drain plug, and they torque to 11 foot-pounds. And then we are going to reinstall the engine oil drain plug, and it torques to 14 to 17 foot-pounds. And the transmission torques to 20 to 25 foot-pounds. And then it's also the same for the drain, or the fuel plug. But if you notice, the fuel plug on the front demand drive fluid is only 11 foot-pounds. Before you install your oil filter, make sure that you clean off the mating surface on the engine before you screw it on, and then we want to lube this O-ring with our new engine oil. Alright, so I installed my oil filter. It says install the new filter and rotate it clockwise by hand until the filter gasket contacts the sealing surface, then turn it an additional 3/4 turn. Alright, so next I'm going to tighten this front drain plug up to, on the demand drive, I'm going to tighten it to 11 foot-pounds. Okay.
Tighten the transmission drain plug to 20 to 25 foot-pounds.
Another thing you want to do is remove your battery, and I find it easiest to just simply pull the two Torx head screws out and hang your little coolant reservoir over there. Then you can get your strap off and undo the ground and positive, and you can get your battery out on the left side. But it recommends check it with the multimeter, and that's the list of the voltages and what it needs to be. I checked mine, and it's 12.55. So since mine's at 12.5 to 12.8, it says it's 75 to 100%, so may need a slight charge. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on a charger and charge it up for a little bit until it's at 12.8 to 13. And it recommends a recharge rate of 1.2 amps. So I'm going to stick this on the charger and let it charge up. Alright, so I got my 9 ounces of AGL, or front demand drive fluid, sorry. Alright, so we're going to torque this fill plug to 10 pounds. That's it. Alright, so I got my 1 cord PS4 Extreme. Alright, so we're putting in our last quart of PS4 Extreme Duty oil. And once this drains in, it'll be full, and then we'll fill up the transmission with the last quart of AGL. Alright, now we're going to fill the transmission with the AGL. Got everything filled back up, go ahead and start it and let it run for a little bit. Make sure it doesn't have any leaks. Go ahead and reset your hour log on your gauges up there if you keep track of that. I let mine run for a little while longer than that, but it's not leaking. So also, if you haven't greased your grease certs lately, go ahead and grease those. There's let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the back, 2 on the drive shaft, I believe, and there's 6 on the front. So if you haven't greased those, go ahead and grease them. Also, they recommend checking your belt, but I know my belt's pretty good because I've looked at it recently. But for this video, I'm not going to show how to do all that because it'd be too long. But basically, you undo these 4 bolts that hold the footwell on, pull out these little keepers here and there, and pull the side panel off and undo these 2 screws, and then you can get in here and get to the screws back up in here to pull your cover off to look at your belt. But I might do another video on that another time when I look at it. But I did check my brake fluid and it's clean. Polaris told me if it's not dirty and I don't ride in a lot of dust or sandy conditions, and if they're working, then don't worry about changing it. So I'm just gonna leave it alone because it looks nice and clean. But if you want to change yours, you can go ahead and do it. But that's gonna be my 200-hour service. So hope this video helped you out. If it did, give it a like. If you have an easier way of doing any of these service techniques, feel free to comment and let me know how you guys do it. But thanks for watching.